Hello, welcome back to another episode, wonderful episode of Disney Dreamlight. And today's episode, wonderful episode. It is Decorating Friday, one of my favorite days of the week. I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely love decorating,
I wonder what
especially with
Anna's
you
up
guys,
to.
because I get to talk to you guys about all the wonderful, fantastic things I got to do this week, which unfortunately was not very much. But before we go over there back to Storybook to get some more flowers, because I'm gonna be honest, I got a little bit of grinding done Wednesday. But I got so frustrated because I spent like 45 minutes running around, and all I found was one purple flower. And I was so mad about that. I was just like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done for the day. Like, this is just bull. Like, I had 45 minutes and one purple. I had plenty of the other colors. One purple though. So I was like, I give him my little red flag. Not even my little red flag. My little white flag. It's just like, nope, I surrender. I surrender. I'm thinking about red flag because I watched this dude. I don't know if y'all seen him. There's this dude who would like react to like breakup videos or like gender reveals gone wrong or whatever. And if he finds something that it's obvious that something's definitely up with this video, as in like the dude is obviously being a jerk or something like that, he'll start running around with a huge ass red flag and just insulting him in the most creative way possible. And I love it. Oh, that shit cracks me up every time. Don't worry, he also has a green flag one too, where he waves the green flag around for people who really deserve it, which I also love, because he gives very creative compliments. Oh God, what's his name though? That's the sad part. I watched the guy for like months now, couldn't tell you his name. I just know him as the red flag guy. But the reason why we're coming back over here towards the realms looking for the purple egg is because, like I said, I didn't get to grind up. So I am missing, I think, one more thing to quote-unquote finish the initial set of all the new egg stuff we got. And then over the weekend, as I'm editing, that's one of my favorite things to do recently, is grind up on here and then edit my Cyberpunk videos. I'm gonna be honest, that is like actually not a bad way to multitask. What's even funnier is when I'm editing, got this going while I'm grinding, and I got something going on in the background just to drown everything out. It's kind of hilarious when Eric comes around the corner and just stands there and just stares at me like, how the hell can you focus like this, but you can't focus during a conversation we're having? I'm like, listen, man, it's all about priorities. Oh my God, is that a puppy? I shit you not, that was exactly how I played that off, and he busted out laughing. He's like, no, touche. I'm like, dude, I don't know, man. It's just the way I work. That's literally just the way I work. Fortunately, though, I have not been able to like to sit down and do that with 911, because 911 needs like my full attention. I'm not even gonna lie about that. Like, I have figured out the formula to 911. So the formula is, we'll have a few episodes dedicated to something that has happened from a previous season, right? You know, whether it be, I'm not going into too much detail here. I'm in season 7, so I'm slowly starting to get closer to the newer seasons. Something that happened like back in one of the earlier seasons where, oh God, what's one? It was one of the earthquake episodes where Henny went missing. We were looking for a little girl and a dog. There was like a whole coach thing and the student who was trapped underneath the rubble, and Bobby had to make this call whether or not to do this very dangerous maneuver of getting this thing off the kid or chop his leg off and wheel him out and keep everybody safe. And because the kid was some kind of, I do believe he was a basketball athlete, he really wanted to keep his leg, so Bobbitt's like, alright, you want to do that? We'll do the risky maneuver. And I'm going to stay here no matter what. Very beautiful moment. But yeah, you have moments like that, and I'm going to be honest, very touching when they come back to these new seasons. I'm going to be honest, let's see, I'm on season 7 now, I do believe. I think I'm finally in season 7. And we've been having a lot of callbacks and notes and nods to some of the older seasons. I do believe I probably got all those eggs, by the way. Find out, let's go craft. But yeah, no, like crazy shit like that would happen. And then, of course, like I said, the characters will come back, and I'll be like, well, what the hell are these characters doing here? And yeah, it blows my mind, especially when they show up. We finally fix something that happened to them like a season, maybe 2-3 seasons ago. And then, you know, everything's happy, it's going good, things are finally falling into place. Very next episode, that's all the happiness is just like bubbling up on top of your chest, and you feel just so full of joy. Very next episode, we now have to deal with some crazy shit. I'm talking about, like, case in point. Spoiler alert for, I do believe it was for the ending of season 6. Oh, I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but you know what? I gotta talk about this. This was just crazy. So, everything leading up to this moment was, Chimney and Maddie were trying, okay, let me phrase it. Chimney was trying to propose to Maddie, and Maddie found the ring after Chimney lost the ring because he thought he lost it in the landfill, but it turns out Gia took it. It was a long, complicated, but funny, hilarious story at the end of the day, and we got a lot of emotional stuff out that needed to be said between Maddie and Henny, but I digress. Yo. That should finish our collection, or at least the initial main collection. Everything after is just goodies. There we go. Oh wow, I was hitting the button and it was not working. Okay. We shall leave that to the side for now. That is a future endeavor to work on. We still have 2 other projects we are currently working on right now. I think it's the plane. Planes and mountain levels. Where the purple flowers are. Well, anyway, back to the 911 thing. But yeah, we had all that shit going on with Chimney and Maddie, and then Buck got struck by lightning and basically died for like 3 minutes and like 17 seconds or something like that. Eddie's trying to get back into the dating game, which I am so disappointed in Eddie. I am. And that is I'm gonna be honest, that was the reason I had to stop. That it was also 3 a.m. But that was one of the main reasons why I stopped watching last night. It's because Eddie's getting my nerves. Eddie's doing something, and I'm just like, bro, why are you doing this? Why are you breaking my heart? You're breaking your mother's heart here. You're breaking my heart here. He is two-timing his girlfriend with a chick that looks like his dead wife. I'm just like, bro, I get it, but bro, like, I don't like this. And it's because I know Andrew accidentally let it slip at some point because while he was watching it, it made him cry. And, you know, I happened to come in and ask him, hey, what was up? And this was before I got into the show, so he had no problem telling me about it because he didn't think I was going to watch the show at any point. So I know what's coming up, and I don't like it. I don't. And it makes me so sad. And I'm just like, why? I don't want to keep going, but I have to because the show is still so good, and Eddie's got to learn his lesson. But I digress. The point is, everything was all building up to all this beautiful, like, crescendo of a moment, and I absolutely loved it. You know, I was excited for the wedding, and then next episode, literally, I shit you not, the very next episode, I put it on, and I just hear air traffic control, is something going on down below. What is happening there? The entire bridge has collapsed right now, and everybody's down. Can you stop and see what's going on? No, I'm in transit right now. I got a spinal injury that needs to be quickly to the hospital. Well, can you see what's going on down there? I can't. What's happening? Everybody's down. What do you mean? Everybody in 118's down. And I was just like, at 3 a.m. just the other day, was just like, nope. I gotta pause it right there. We better get some crazy shit. Even though that was getting close to the finale. I had to stop right there. And once I got back into it, finished all that craziness up. Then we get to the wedding, and then we had the whole Chinley thing where, oh god, I really don't know how to explain it. Oh god, what was it? I think it was like neurovirus or something, but he was helping some dude out who was basically what he thought was watching his fiance cheat on him, but it turns out he was suffering from some disease that was making him forget what year it was. So he thought it was like 2015 or something like that. So crazy like amount of time he was missing. And that's what ended up happening with Chimley. He ended up like missing a bunch, I think it was like 20 years or so. And you know what sad factor is, like a real sad factor about that episode was it starts off where this dude's at the window like, hey man, you alright?
Oh, you adorable.
Oh, hey Angel, good, I'm glad the mic sounds good. Glad the mic sounds fantastic, thanks for letting me know. Like I said, I've been messing with a couple of the settings, so I don't know how it's all gonna sound at the end of the day, because I didn't really get too much of a time to really mess with it, mainly because I don't have that much room on the computer right now. Too much cyberpunk. And we must stop to hear my favorite blues concert. He is so adorable. You know how to make my day better.
Ohana means family. Family means nobody.
Yeah, no, that's the formula to 911 though. They're like, they'll get you like that. They'll get you. You know, the few episodes, like crazy shit, maybe wrapping something up that happened a few seasons ago. We'll do this for about 4 or 5 episodes, and then finally everything will settle down and start going good. And then somewhere in the middle of all this sweetness, boom, chaos. Just instantly, chaos. Like one of the most chaos things, like even though I knew this was gonna happen, because this was something I kind of had spoiled for myself, because when it came out there was promos for it everywhere. But it was the season 7 premiere of 911 with the yacht incident. Not really yacht, it was a cruise ship. See, all that talking, running around, one. I know what you're thinking, but man, I'm counting 2. Yeah, that 2 was for the one that I was looking for the other day. For 45 minutes. And this is why I need to rework Aladdin and Jasmine's house stuff. This is taking way too long for one flower. Happy Friday, Taylor. Happy Friday. You came at a interesting time. I'm talking about 911's craziness and complaining about the lack of purple flowers that I need for a fencing project. Interesting Friday, I have to say. But how you doing? How's your Friday going? Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. And I hope I'm not boring y'all with 911 and shit like that, but I mean, it's not really too much craziness has been going on these last couple of weeks. I really haven't left my house, to be honest. Like, I really haven't. Like, I maybe gone out, you know, walk the dogs or something, you know, go grocery shopping. But I haven't really, like, gone out and, like, done anything. First of all, I don't have the money. Second of all, I don't have the money. But yeah, I just, like, sit at home, play video games, and watch television. That's been like my life at least last few weeks. I've been trying to find job applications, but you know that's in its own realm of boring adulthood. Mondays, I dread Mondays. I probably should change my Mondays to like a Wednesdays. No, I can't do that because my Wednesdays. I look forward to my Wednesdays. Shit. I want to change my Mondays because I hate my Mondays. Because my Mondays are so boring. My Mondays are my adult days. Always get up. Not like cracking on or something like that, but get up, do the applications, do the thing for the unemployment, do all that crazy, boring paperwork. Oh my god, like I am so tired of doing paperwork. I never thought I'd be tired of doing paperwork, but I get Mike now. I am tired of filling out paperwork. Nice playing some Disney Dreamlight. Always fun to do, especially on a Fantastic Friday. Alright, I guess at this point we can I don't even know why I'm mimicking checking my watch. God, you can tell I'm from the freaking 90s. The point I'm trying to make is we've been running around for the past, I don't know how long now, like 10 minutes it feels like. And it's only been one freaking flower, so let's just craft what we got, head back, see what we can do, because I gotta rework all of this. I can't keep flowers. I'm losing patience here. On the bright side, though, at least I have like an abundance of patience. I blame Cuphead, because I had to have some severe patience for Cuphead. Oh, that was a long week. I'm not even gonna lie, that was a long week. I beat that game, though. I beat that game. Hell, what was even crazier was that I beat the DLC while I was sick. Like, I got sick. Like, at the end of the game, as I was playing, I literally got sick. And, like, I had to nurse myself, and Eric just looking at me like, do you blame Cuphead for this too? I'm like, no, I blame Cuphead for my thumbs hurting, not for this 101 degree fever I have. But granted though, I have been thinking about doing some videos for that. I think because I haven't played Cuphead in years, and yeah, I had fun playing it, even though it was quite challenging. I had fun. I still don't know what I would do with it, because I don't know if I'm that talented to do like an S rank or anything like that. Granted though, I do like having the bragging rights to say I actually beat the game. Okay, we'll have this as like a fancy side here. What can we do here? At the time we were working with these, but these aren't cooperating the way they should. Maybe something I can do. I'll still give it that enrichment environment that doesn't require any more of these damn flowers. I know, I'm hearing the people in the back. You should have bought those Agrabah walls while you had the chance. I knew, but again, my only reasoning is I would only use it for this type of build. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I look at that, and I only see Agrabah. I'm sure at some point further down the line, people come up with some crazy ass shit that would maybe give me some inspiration, and then maybe I might buy the bundle if it ever came back into place, but currently, just at the time, it just did seem pretty reasonable. Maybe? No. Mainly it's black, I don't like. The option to change it to like a gray or something, that would be nice. Let me check my crafting, see what we got. Probably not much, to be honest. I'm gonna screw the suit just to double check.
Folks here sure are neat.
I got clean up over here, so I'll worry about that later. Alright, what do we got? gears are turning. My gears are turning. What if we do Bumblestone? The green one. Gold. Which one? It still gives that elegant, rich vibe. Outdoorsy. Well, the question is, I don't know. Okay, we're definitely gonna need some more Bumblestone. But I'm probably not gonna need that much to begin with. So hell, we may not even need the scales. See, what I am thinking is... First, I didn't realize I was still there. See how close I can get this. My idea is either take this, move it back here, I use the green Bumblestone here. I really want this one, though. It'll hide all that walnut back there. Bumblestone here. Probably the orange one, to be honest. Looking at the color scheme, am I going this way?
Oh, this valley is
Swell, cool, but it's dirty. I gotta clean. So looking at the color scheme, I like to bet yellow or orange, technically, looks really good up against here. Because the green will draw too much attention to just that one corner. We already got this much green here. We just want some of that complement. A little splash of green here and there is nice. Too much green may throw the whole vibe off. Clean. Now I'm hooked on something. No, it's you. We all love you. Yeah. No, it always sneaks up on me. Close to the side can I get it? Pretty close. Let me see if I can work this a bit. Definitely gonna need about 2 more. see, Bumblestone and the plastic I need more of. One the bed is Bumblestone, but let's just see. Okay, so probably gonna need roughly about 5 more pieces. Let's take a quick little look around. See if we can hang some more Bumblestone, and if not, we'll work with what we got. I'll be honest, I'll take the Bumblestone grinding over trying to find that
The number of
flower at
friendly
this point.
residents in this valley is quite impressive.
At least with the Bumblestone grinding, I can get some actual useful stuff. Probably should have done. Got one of my elixirs. Dear God, I really gotta clean. God, this is worse than my house. I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed. God, I don't know how my mother feels. We have company coming over. Are they coming into my room? No, but they may walk by it. Only difference is, at least in the house, I can close the door. Of course, in the valley, it's pretty wide open. Clean up this wee bit. Probably head back to the house. We'll grab one of our magical mining things. Hello? Okay. Like I was saying, we'll grab some of our magical mining things, wait for the thing to come back, and then we'll use that, and hopefully get a bit more Bumblestone that way. I forgot on the Star Pass we had a few already stashed away. Also, it would not be the first time that I've used that on Bumblestone. Back here. Fantastic. This is why you need to clean up once a day. Makes traversal a little bit easier. Sometimes, though, I feel like it's like dust bunnies. They come at me more aggressively the more I get rid of them. It's so bizarre. I'll have a whole area clean for a good long minute, and there'll be like nothing there, no splinters, no like, hell, even having in the valley itself. You know, there'll be like no thorns whatsoever, and then literally one day you get on and boom, everywhere, and you're like, where did this even come from? So I just thought about that line that popped up. So like I was saying earlier with 911, I was watching the season premiere with the cruise ship being flipped and all that, the Russian mob people and all that crazy shenanigans. There's this part where Athena is convinced this dude has done, you know, his wife. And instead of just following Athena's lead, Bobby's arguing with her because Bobby's like, let me get this straight. You would rather believe that the people next door to us are criminals and that he has done it into his wife, and then that is just it. And instead of trying to spend any time with me, and no, you're right, actually, he killed his wife. I don't know why Bobby waited to that moment to just be like, I'm not going to trust Athena's instincts, because Athena's instincts are always right. But I just love that moment because Bobby's just like laying it thick on her about everything. We got 3, so we can at least make one more. But yeah, he's laying it thick on her because he feels like she doesn't want to spend any time with him because she keeps actively avoiding him. And I can kind of get it. Her whole train of thought is, you take away all the action, all the adventures, what is left between me and Bobby? She's having that empty nest syndrome kind of thing. So she's worried if she spends this cruise alone with Bobby, they're not going to have anything to talk about. And he's going to fall out of love and he's going to leave her. And that's something that truly worries her. So she's doing everything possible to avoid that. And Bobby's trying to confront her about that. And as he's laying it on thick to her, just pointing everything out, this woman is standing there. Because, man, we kind of like set the scene for a second. I know I'm a bit scatterbrained right now, but I'm trying to at least help y'all get a visualization of what's going on. So Bobby and Athena are over here, and the couple's here. And the way the couple is standing, you can see the man perfectly, but the woman's got like this big ass hat, so you can't see her. So initially, when you look at the back of her head, you think, okay, that's the wife. That's the actual wife. It's not just she actually turned around and Bobby looks at her, stares at her in the face, and is just like, actually, no, he did do that to his wife. And Athena turns around with this big ass smug smile on her face. I loved it. Oh man, that was great though. That was fantastic. I will say though, like, even though I knew it was going to happen, because again, I was very much spoiled on the premise, and also the fact I've seen promo photos for the new season, and I've seen Bobby and Athena in there, so I know they're not dead or anything like that. But knowing that there were still a lot of intense moments, like I started crying a little bit when Bobby and Athena thought they were actually about to die. Like dead ass, there was a moment there where they get trapped in one of the rooms after helping the lifeboat escape. And they truly think they're about to die because there's no way out and this room is filling up with water. So they had this beautiful heart-touching moment. At the last second, this dude shows up to save their lives. I'm like, all right, fair enough. You got me there, Ryan Murphy. You got me there. You had me going. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. He had me going. I was like, they're not gonna die, right? There's also another reason why I don't think they're gonna die anytime soon is I'm pretty sure Bobby and Athena have plot armor, being that the plot armor is they are basically the forefront of the show. Once they go, the show's probably gonna go. I'm willing to bet that type of money on it. I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying nobody else can carry that show. Like, I'm willing to bet if we were to watch Maddie and all of them, if Bobby and Athena would leave, you know, we would still enjoy the show, but it wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't hit the same because, you know, something about Bobby and Athena's chemistry is just beautiful. Alright, let me transfer over to... Yeah, it's good. But yeah, Bobby and Athena, they're like the heart of the show. So I feel like if they were to go, it would be like a bittersweet retirement. Like, I don't think he would like kill anybody off or anything like that. I don't think. Don't hold Ryan Murphy to that though. He has a habit of doing that, but then also bringing them back to life. I've seen American Horror Story. I'm looking at a few of y'all. Misty Day. Don't get me wrong, I love Misty Day. She's fantastic. She was one of my favorite witches. That's the shovel. Rose. Ah, this. Alright. Oh yeah, like I was saying. The show's great even without Bobby and Athena, but it wouldn't feel the same. It wouldn't hit the same. So I feel like if they were to go, it would be the end. Like it wouldn't be like a sad, but like a bittersweet, you know, we carry on even with them gone kind of things. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I honestly cannot wait to actually catch up with the show, though. There you go. Mainly because at this point, I kind of know who's gonna make it and what is somewhat gonna happen. Because A, Andrews told me a little bit about it, and also B, I've intentionally followed the 911 page like several months ago, and now because the new season's out, there's promo for it everywhere. So I've seen pictures, and I know who's in the new season. I want to get caught up, so when I finally get to the new season, I will have no clue what's going on. I could be completely shocked and shook by everything. Because again, I'm willing to bet if I would have watched the season 7 premiere back when it originally came out, and I didn't know that Bobby and Athena were going to make it. Oh yeah, no, I probably would have been like bawling my eyes out, just crying for just how like sad and bittersweet that moment was. But don't get me wrong, I still cried. I had my moment, you know. Had a little tear come down. I was just like, this is just such powerful acting. That's just how good the acting was during that scene, and the writing. The writing was so good. Alright, that gave us a little bit more extra cobblestone to work with. Figure out where that music's coming from. I don't remember putting a radio down here.
The sun.
Every time it gets me because, again, you can put it down in fencing and pathing. You can't craft it in fencing and pathing. Alright, let's just do one just for now. Because we may have to do it the other way. I originally had it. That might be a little short, actually. Ooh, short, aren't we? Okay, so we may have to remeasure this. 'Cause I know it's definitely not right, symmetrical, which is not what I was going for. Let me bring this over a bit. Check these measurements out. This may be a bit too much. Nope, that was perfect. That forward a bit. Two. Curiosity, how would that look? Ooh, not that good. Let's bring that back and see if maybe we can't stick the small tree here. Good. Not quite sure how to do this part. I think that's probably about as good as we're gonna get it. We have that. Granted, that's a little bit more perfect, but we got a lot of in-between space here. This one, it's less in-between space, but it's not perfect on the side. I think I could probably work with this a little bit better. Gently grab some of these. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not liking that. Y'all ain't seeing what I'm seeing because my camera's in the way. Well, I'm at 5,900 out of 6,000 spaces. Which I know a lot of it can be fixed once I clean up. Let me go ahead and do that. Y'all will be surprised, like seriously, y'all will be surprised how much space is actually taken up by spices, splinters. I mean, how does again, with the valley and everything else, you would be surprised how often little things like that take up so much space. Honestly, on the valley for myself, one time I did it and it took up like 100 and some odd spaces.
Oh, this valley is...
Like Mickey and Pepper says, at 3 years old.
It's the boring part here, but I just need to make sure I have all the space I can work with. I don't want to be thinking, oh, I have all this I can do, and put so much detail into one section, and I still have literally all of this and part of this to do. 'Cause everything else is basically done. Like, everything else looks great, good.
Oh, don't
Hurry,
be
hurry, help.
I wouldn't hurt a guppy.
Come on. Add up this. I was thinking of picking stuff up, this and that. Have y'all seen the new Five Nights at Freddy's trailer? Because I got a chance to watch it yesterday, and I'm gonna be honest, I missed it. I'm actually impressed in the way this is going, and I like it. Is it one of my favorite franchises in the whole world? Oh no, nothing like that. But I am enjoying the direction of where this movie's going. You know, my logic is it is made for kids, you know. It's a kid horror movie, so it's not supposed to be super scary. So take that notion and throw it out the head. Watch it as just a fan of the franchise. I'll be able to enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, with the first movie I enjoyed, but I was disappointed. As a horror fan who has been gnawing at the idea of having like a rated R version of Five Nights at Freddy's, I was hoping. I genuinely was hoping for that. Unfortunately, you know, movie makers gotta make money, so the best thing to do for that was to go towards, well, I hate to say it, towards that type of demographic because of the fact that, well, that's basically who they're targeting. We grew up with it. The game's still the same. We just grew. Actually, no, I can't take that back. The game has changed definitely a lot since it originally came out all those years ago. And I remember when it used to be a sit and click game. Now it's run for your life or being chased by a character that was added from the book series. Crazy, isn't it? And again, I'm not talking shit or anything like that. Trust me, I enjoy Five Nights at Freddy's. I enjoy the franchise. Alright, doing that alone brought me to 4,947 spots. See, like I said, you never know how much one area can take up. Yes, it is out. It is out. It came out. AJ told me about it yesterday, and he said it came out the day before that. So I think it came out Wednesday. I'm not gonna tell anybody anything about it. That's why I just said, hey, has anybody else seen it? Because I have, and it was actually pretty good. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I'm excited. I'm excited. You watched the trailer and it's good? Agreed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm more excited to see how they're gonna accumulate the old ones with the new ones. Because of the fact that we saw the note from Abby saying, I'm gonna go fix my friends, and of course throughout the whole trailer, we saw the toys. We saw them. All of them. I even had a freeze frame and looked at one and go, that is impressive. Granted, I cracked Eric up because while I was watching the trailer, God, what is his name? Wayne Knight. I do believe that's his name. Wayne Knight. He's in the movie. And because I always recognize his face more than I recognize his name, the moment I saw him, I was like, oh my God, it's him, it's him. And Eric's just like, it's who? I'm like, oh God, it's Ned. It's Ned from Jurassic Park. And he's like, oh shit, you're right, it is Ned. I feel so bad. I always forget his name, but yeah, that actor was in there, and I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna be the guy that died in the beginning of the movie. He seems like the guy. But yeah, I am super excited for this. I actually cannot wait to see how all that's gonna play out. Because for one, we already know certain factors are going to happen in this movie, okay? Like, one of the main factors we know about Afton. And if you don't know about Afton, where have you been this entire franchise? Yeah, December 5th, I do believe. I do believe it said December 5th. That I don't know. Like, I want to say maybe, but I've also seen it recently where a lot of theaters, or a lot of movie, I guess producers or whatever, are trying to get people back into the theaters, so they're making it exclusively for the theaters. But then we had the issue, like with, say, Mickey 17, where it came out exclusively for theaters, and then, like, what was it, like 2 weeks later, it came out on streaming service? Which I still gotta watch that. So yeah, it's kind of hard to determine whether or not it will show up on Peacock. My thing is, coming out in Christmas, do you think it has any, or December, let me rephrase that. Coming out in December, do you think it has anything to do with Christmas? Being that we are dealing with the new toy animatronic. There's something I noticed about, it was the very last screenshot we saw in the trailer where we got to see Toy Freddy walking. And as you look in the background, there are people dressed up like the characters. Not like officially like in like the full suits and stuff like that, but you see people wearing outfits inspired by the characters. Like, I do believe this one chick, you can see her in the frame, she's in the back, but she's got a yellow shirt, and she's holding a cupcake. It's like a really ugly version of cupcake, too. I'm not even gonna lie about that. It was an ugly version of cupcake. But the point is, she looked like she was trying to cosplay as a knockoff version of Chica. So it gets me thinking, where the hell are they? Like, where are they? And why is everyone suddenly all like, oh my god, the toy? Because again, not just her, but if you look at some people on the left side, it looks like some people are wearing Bonnie ears. I don't know, I'm sure there's a lot more to it, but that scene alone just got me thinking, what's about to happen here? Because that could go several different ways if you think about it. I want to get a bit closer, but I don't think I can. How would I leave a bit of a gap? Go. I'm not liking that. Did that way, yeah, that's not gonna work either. God, why is this so difficult? Right about that. Oh, I think I'm off a little bit. Alright, I can't do it that way, so we're gonna have to do it that way. Do it that way. I need some badass bushes. bushes I really like in between. And I prefix this. Call them fat bushes. That. Now we're gonna slide some these in. A little wander around. Not bad in size. Again, we'll add more detail and stuff around, but I think this is the appropriate size I was looking for. Because definitely want that like vivid pop of color here. Because, you know, this is Jasmine Aladdin's place, so, you know, it's very flourishy, very, well, let's be honest, very princessy. I like it, though. It's good. Alright, let's take a 5, guys, to do some voting. Since we got the initial layout, finally. No thanks to you, evil fence. Give me time to kind of work out the rest of these kinks here. Absolutely. Alright, let's see how the voting goes today. It's been like a bit of a mixed bag. I voted a little bit earlier, and it's been a mixed bag. I love the full Monsters Inc. Not just get up, but the whole picture overall. This is nice. Another Donald one. Alright. Not just a Donald one, I'm just now realizing she's got a weird combination of clothing going on. But, you know, they're for fools. So we'll go left. I like the concept a bit more on left. Speaking of left, alright, this is nice, like an April Fool's Day party. Alright. Cute. And this one, okay, a robot with Stitch. Adorable. I'll be honest, I like the outfit and setup for left. Oh dear God, Mike looks so mad. So mad. Like, he's looking offensive. Like, usually I've said something that royally has pissed this man off, and he's just offended. Dear God, Mike, get some help. Alright, this one's cute now. Like, this very simple layout, but it's cute. And the outfit's definitely adorable. Go left. Cute outfit, but it's really safe for fools. Like, it's adorable, but I'm not quite getting the April Fool's vibe here. This one, okay. Bit more. I give them credit though. They at least tried something. They are trying to be creative and put some stuff out, but make it look like a scene. I'll give it a right. And this one's a bit more challenging because, seriously, how do you make an outfit for April Fool's Day? That's never been a thing. It's always been about decor. That's why I'm surprised that this week is a decor challenge and last week was an outfit challenge. Or was it the week before? Well, basically, one of the last like three, the one we're doing now, the one from last week and the week before, one of those three to me felt like they should have been swapped with April Fools. I feel like we would have got a lot more when it came to the core over here. I mean, these are cute outfits. Like, very adorable. Especially this little selfie right here. That is adorable. Lots of balloons, but it's super cute. Gives that party vibe, you know. Look alright. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's cute. I love the green. Adorable little outfit. And a cute, goofy selfie. Okay. I'll be honest, I like right, even though I know that top. As much as the top looks so flattering in the front, try to look at that bitch on the side. It does not look that good. So I don't wear it all that much, but we'll go right. Alright, this one's cute now. And a little partner in crime. Everyone grabbed Stitch. He was a perfect partner in crime, though. I just didn't grab him because I used him for the week before. Alright, cute. This one. Oh, I like that. Go right. Now that's an adorable little combo. Very cute, very nice. And I love Anna and Aladdin just photobombing over here. Like, what you doing? Nothing, mind your own business. We'll go right. I like that one. Oh, that's a snazzy outfit. Cute. And this one, okay, adorable, simple. We'll go right. A clash of colors, love it. And this one, alright, another clash of colors. Super cute, both of these. I like to give it the left. I don't know why. I like the bunny mask a little bit more than the other one. Alright, cute setup, cute outfit. Oh, okay, I like that now. Very cute, even though it is, what is it, Aladdin's gym stall challenge? It's cute, though. Either that, conveniently, you had everyone perfectly sit still for you, which I have seen that happen. I've had that happen to me before, too. Which is perfectly, I've had just enough people be like, hey, wait a minute, I want to be part of this picture. Wow, ooh, this one's tough. These are both adorable photos. No, I'm going to give it the left. I don't know why, I like that one. I would do about 3 more, then we'll get back to our decorating. Alright, a little animal pen. I love this. Alright, snazzy. We'll go left. Okay, this one's cute now. Kind of gives off the pranking vibe. I like it. And this one's just an adorable little outfit. Love it. But doesn't quite hit the vibe, so we'll go left. And last two, we got this one, cute selfie with Sully and Pirate. And poor Eric is over there on this flute. Like, is anyone hearing me? I need an SOS. Like, deadass, this is what he looks like. Like he's serenading the winds for an SOS. To be honest, I do like right. Alright, we'll leave it on that. We'll probably do a bit more voting at the end of the stream. But this is nice. I like this. Simple setup. Alright, let's get everything else kind of laid out. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize I could go all the way out like that. Okay, yeah, I can do it here, but I can't do it over there. That's fine, though. If I did that, can I still get back there? Let me see. Okay, so I'll still get back here. Might help if I aimed it correctly. There we go. Okay, as long as I can still get back here, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, I can almost
so good
get
to
it
see
through the
you.
sand. This seems dangerous, Nala. Now, table. Oh dear God, I thought this table was smaller than that. Like dead ass. It's this one that's like that. I want these tables, but I don't know what I want to do with these tables. Oh, really? I can't go left or right? Okay. Over, there we go. Let me walk back over
This
there.
valley has so much to explore.
Okay, still good. Do I have that facing the right way? I don't think it really matters. Actually, I have a couple of those already. Like that now. And I want another small table. Just a little square. Like a nightstand square. Better. There's a bit more with that barrel on the other side. What do I have?
Meeting someone like you.
Damn, ain't no fruit on me. Unfortunately, we gotta go to my house. Go to my house. Yeah, we don't even need to go to my house. We just go over here. Alright, what fruits do I want to show off? Not pet the bird. Even though the bird's cute. Those and some eggs. Alright.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, I got the library card, didn't I? safer. And as much as I enjoy hoarding my flower collection, I don't have room to hoard any more flowers. Like, dead ass. I am running out of room because here's like all the cactuses.
Those nights don't even work.
And what did I do with my glass ones? So let's put this chest here. Yes, I know that's flowers I do not need. Right, I blame my hoarding problem on the flowers for that whole thing to finish up the Eternity Island thing. Oh, so many spices. It was the paprika. It was the paprika for me. Hi, Goop.
Howdy.
Where the hell did you even come from over there? Like that ass. You want to talk about that? Come from the quicksand? All of this. Not need that. Now keep that to be dragons, because they don't mind the shinies. They don't. Still in the Storybook facility. This one. There we go. Alright, now we got a little bit more room in the pockets. It's gonna have to be these two. These look a little too clean. Lay those out. Okey-dokey. Pop of color so it doesn't feel so dry. Which I know is saying a lot, being that it is a desert, but you know, I'm trying to give it some color here. That's like trying to clean up the ocean. You know, I'm trying to make it less wet. I know that reminds me. I don't know if y'all seen that video that was going around where it's a joke. And what anime? I do believe it's from the Bridge series, but the joke is water's not wet. And yeah, no. If you actually think about it, water technically isn't wet. Wet is a feeling. Water can't be wet when water causes the wet. And it was like this whole weird thing. It was this whole weird thing. Like, if you get a chance, just check it out. Just check it out. It's super weird, but funny. Because they like these two dudes are literally just going at each other about water not being wet. you want to have some real fun with it, do it in front of somebody just so you can start an argument. What do you mean water's not wet? Water's water. Well, actually, if you look at this. Closer to that. Okay. No, I'm afraid if I do it that way, I'm just going to end up blocking myself off. Back there. Now it makes more sense. Alright, I'll put this down. Let me walk over and see if I can. Okay. I know sometimes, depending on the placement of that bush, it can basically block you from going a certain way. Alrighty, now let's drop. Add some palm trees around here. What did I do with that one palm tree? I think I moved it. Like, out of existence. That's the large one now. I need that smaller one. Go. I like if I put like a random light. I want to put some street lights out here, but I gotta figure out the placement for this. I had more than that. Okay. Never mind. I'm gonna have to buy another one. I want just a few of those kind of spread out, like a little crop pot selling station. perfect to be able to squeeze through there. Alright, perfect. Not that far. I'm thinking about taking things a little too far. So, um, I didn't realize, Jeff Goldblum acting could go farther than what he's already been able to show before. Eric showed me this clip of this show. What was the name of that damn show? Some kind of fairy tale show that came out in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. I do believe it. It might have been 83, 84, or something like that. I don't know. I digress. Point is, there was this old show. Apparently, Shelley Duvall was the hostess of this show. And it was a bunch of celebrities get together and retell the stories of, you know, like Little Red Riding Hood, Three Little Pigs, and stuff like that. Jeff Goldblum was in one of these as the big bad wolf. And let's just say that is the pinnacle of his acting abilities there. I had a blast. Well, I don't even know what the hell exactly was going on in that show, but I had a blast just watching Jeff Goldblum just be this. There's this moment that killed me. That Eric showed it to me. He comes in the frame, right? And he's walking down this little dirt path, and he sees a flower, and he steps on it and kicks it out the way, points at it, and goes, "You're garbage," and then just walks off. I was just like, all right, this is definitely gonna be a treat for sure. The whole thing was just priceless. Like, I couldn't believe it. Especially Shelley Duvall. I couldn't believe it was Shelley Duvall. A lot of well-known actors were in it, though. I wish I could remember the name of it. I don't know. Just type in Jeff Goldblum, Big Bad Wolf. It shall pop up. I need to go to the store. Doc. Excuse my man, I need some rugs. As per usual. It's always
I've never been somewhere
What's
so...
the hours?
Greetings, neighbor.
I want a few more of these blue ones. One more. Alright, screw your 20 bucks.
Hope you
I'll be
have
back
a
later.
good market day.
Like 20 bucks says I will be back. Because I always come back. I am William freaking Afton on Scrooge McDuck here. The Oasis. I'm glad we're finally making some progress here. Mainly, again, I wanted to do all of this, like this fencing here, but it's just taking me astonishingly way too long to get a bunch of purple flowers. And I don't have the patience or the time for this. to be frank. I just wanted something unique and colorful, especially for the outdoor garden, and something different here. I just wasn't expecting these purple flowers to really give me problems. But yet, here we are. Orange here. Blue here. No, I think actually the reds and oranges look good here, and with the blue over here with jasmine stuff. That's about right. Okay. But for a second, this one may have been out a little too much. Just a wee bit. Not bad. And like I suspected, I'm gonna have to go back to Scrooge's because I'm gonna need probably some more of. Well, technically, it's these over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more of those, and I'm gonna need some of those little crock pots. Probably a little odds and ends. So let's head back to Scrooge's.
If you see Moana, tell her Maui says...
I'm telling you,
You're welcome.
this is the good life.
Scrooge, my man, I'm
Mona!
back yet again.
Who turned up the sun?
Greetings, neighbor.
Okay. First, let's start with the easiest. Let's just go to Aladdin. We don't need any more marker stalls or anything like that. We're just looking for decor pieces. Which sadly we have none. Okay. That doesn't pop up for those little crop pots either. Alright, we're gonna have to do it this way. Because I don't know necessarily where the new decor stuff will be at. If it actually will be in decor or if it will be in the other catalog. I don't know. So we'll just scroll all the way to the bottom. And just go up. Because unfortunately, the filter thing doesn't work properly here inside a Scrooge's store. You can do it when you're sorting and decorating, which I do like that. I wish I still had the same capabilities I did there, here at the store. That would really be nice. We're halfway there, guys. This is what happens when you have so much stuff. So much catalog stuff. Scrooge is just looking mindlessly at this, just like, damn, Got a lot of shit. Got a lot of shit you can order. No worries, Scrooge. Just give me more shit. I'll order more. I will order more. But no. We are down for the count at the current moment. We are waiting for the new update. Once the new update comes, then we'll probably get some more new shit. These. With those. These restaurant idea I have. Here are these. Exactly what I was looking for. These. How to definitely make this simpler. They could just add the one filter where it's sorted from newest to old, or by color or whatever. They could definitely just add just like a little snippet to newest to old right there. Well, I don't know what all that entails when I'm having a stroke. I don't know what it all entails when it comes to recoding stuff like that, when it comes to Scrooge's shop. Being that it's kind of universally kind of connected. Not like Daisy's shop where we're connected that way, but if you think about it, Scrooge's shop is basically connected directly to the dev teams themselves. Not like in a message way, like we can send messages back and forth or anything like that, but it is like they have a direct, it feels like a direct line purely through Scrooge's. Like everything comes through Scrooge's. I don't know if any of this is making sense. Probably not. Okay, we do have a couple more of these popcorn buckets we can use. Okay.
Just so you know, I've got something good from the store this season.
Good amount of decor stuff. Sad part is, I don't think I've got those vast is. I didn't see any while I was scrolling. I saw the one jar from Milan. Now, I may have to craft those. I think those may be craftable. If not, I'll go back to Scrooge's at a later point and double check. But yeah, now back to that random thing I was talking about. It's just the way I look at it when it comes to the Scrooge's store and shit like that. I just feel like you start messing with that. That's just why we have those issues with the premium shop stuff. Like, I've noticed that the premium shop and the Scrooge shop are somewhat connected because we've had that issue. We've all had that issue where we found premium shop items inside of Scrooge's store and it doesn't belong. Like I said, I don't know what all the coding it goes into when you have to rearrange that stuff. So maybe that's why they didn't do that for the Scrooge's shop. Before normal decorating mode, they could do that. I don't know. Definitely something in Scrooge's shop then. Yeah, I was wondering. Can I get a bit closer? How about on this side? Fill this area in a bit. Bring that back any further? That's fine. Wait a minute, it is the same stalls. Why can't I bring that back further like the other one? Okay, never mind, I can. It was just throwing me off because of the fencing. Usually, when it does that, it gets rid of the fences. Can I squeeze a little tree back here or no? You. Squeeze one right there, though. Not bad. Let me go back to Scrooge's real quick, because I either overlooked it or something. I'm looking just for more of these here. I'm trying to get the name of it. What? Alright, marketplace. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Alright, back to the docks.
What a perfect
sun
day
here is
for
cheerful.
a race.
Not ominous at all.
What y'all talking about? Even the monkey's getting involved in this. He's like, I want to do a flip too. No, I want to get involved in this. If everybody else can jump.
There's a lot about this valley that
Oh, hi
reminds me
guys.
of home.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, have fun.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
I'm looking for something particular. First, let me check this. Okay. It's not popping up in Aladdin. Let's try the 4.
Oh, I just love sunshiny days.
I love them too, Goofy. I do too. Sunshiny days are the best. As long as they're not like dripping hot sunshiny days. Like I'm talking about like a cool, maybe like 75, 80 degrees, partially cloudy.
What a
You know,
perfect
that.
day for training.
That's nice weather. Not that I'm seeing. Let me just double check. Make sure I'm not overlooking it. Try this one. It's gotta be here somewhere. Like it's here somewhere. I can't seem to find it. Grab these. That. Get that jasmine too. No on that. not here either. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't. Like, we've checked everywhere and everything, and it's not popping up. We checked even in crafting. I mean, I'll check again in crafting just to double check. But am I going insane here? Like, seriously, where the hell is it? I'm having a moment for Amityville Horror. It's just, where is it? If y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about, basically, in the original Amityville Horror, there's a scene where George and Kathy were going to Kathy's brother's wedding, and his brother had like $1,500 in cash for the caterer, and as they were chit-chatting, he puts his jacket on and realizes the money's missing. So they check everywhere, can't find the money, so they wind up going to the wedding anyway. Well, later on that night, George is pissed because he got accosted in the man's bathroom by this caterer who's complaining about checks bounced and stuff. Cash is cash and all that shit. But I digress. Point is,
Need anything
homie,
from the market? Just come see
kind of
me.
pissed George off, so George left, got back to the house, and started tearing up the living room to search for this money, and wound up finding just a little like paper strip where the money was held in. And once he finds it, he gets so mad and just screams out, "Where the hell is it?" And like punches a box too. And we just pan over to the like I was saying, those little Chinese lion statues. They have one conveniently in their living room. Never liked that damn thing. Even in the book, never liked that damn thing. Stuff, but that statue, because what they don't tell you in the movie, in the book, the statue actually came to life and attacked George while he was looking for the money. Like, it actually attacked him. I mean, you see it kind of in the movie, because when he walks into the living room initially, he trips over the damn statue. And then, he has the meltdown, and that next morning, Kathy comes to check on him and see him kind of balled up on a chair after he's freaking out because he's having a dream that he's being torn apart, which that was a freaky section in the book, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, when Kathy goes to check on him, she sees bite marks on his ankles, and if you've never seen or read the book, you wouldn't know that he was attacked by the statue. I'm gonna check crafting again, because I'm not seeing it. Here's all the Acapra stuff. Alright, let me check crafting one more time.
I think living here is a marvelous opportunity.
And if it's not there, I don't know. I don't know, people. It's here. I can't find it. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just legally blind. That's probably all that is. I'm just legally blind.
I'm having a really good day.
I'm glad you're having a good day, Stitch. I'm having a confusing day because now I'm gaslighting myself here. I don't know where this piece of furniture is at now I'm looking for. I don't know. It's either one of two things. It's either I'm overlooking it, which is quite a possibility, especially since I'm kind of like, rushing through it and stuff like that. So I may just be overlooking it multiple times. I mean, I wouldn't put it past myself to be that legally blind.
Best
Or
thing
two,
about this place, no paperwork.
I do know they were talking about certain items that you can craft and stuff used to appear in the shop so you could buy multiples, but they've changed it to where now that's not happening. So this could be a case of this item I made, if it was even an item I made, I can't remember. I made this or I bought this. That's the thing, I cannot remember. A lot of shit has happened since then. But yeah, this and that other one back here. Where did I do it then? Did I not put it back out? No, I did not. This and this. I cannot remember if I crafted these or if I bought these from the shop. If I bought them from the shop, I'm just overlooking them. If I actually crafted them, I'm just overlooking them. And like I said, if this is one of those other scenarios where we craft this for just one mission for Aladdin or Jasmine, because again, I can't remember who I got these for. It may not be able to redo, so what I have is what I have. Which, again, I'm fine with that. I would feel better knowing which one, like dead ass, because either I'm going crazy here and I'm that blind,
Please let me
or I'm looking for something that I can't find because it does not exist. Which, either one, I'm willing to believe, because I've done both. Like, I remember I spent 2 months trying to find that damn teapot, just to finally find out that it got taken out of Scrooge's shop, so I can't buy any more. Well, let's do a quick bit of voting, since I spent way too much time trying to find those things. I still yet haven't found them. Oh, that's cute. I like that one. Five. Yeah, we'll do about 5 photos. Ah, simple Donald one. Good choice. This one, not bad. It's adorable with special color combo. We'll go right. Oh, now that one's super cute now. That one's super adorable. And this one. Cute backdrop. Not a fan of the outfit combo. Like, I don't even think you even knew what kind of April Fool's prank you wanted to pull. Makes me think you couldn't decide, so you picked everything. I'm gonna go right. Oh, this one's cute now. It's simple, but it is cute. Alright, got some monsters. Another adorable one. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I like the last. I like the little concept here. It's cute. Granted, they're both adorable photos. Both of them super cute. Alright, last one. A cute selfie with the crew and Stitch. And then a cute selfie with Aladdin and the retinue. Adorable. I mean, I like bright. I like bright. The color scheme is very nice. From the hair to the top that I see, it's very cute. Oh, wait a minute now. Now that one for sure. I like that. This one, cute little selfie. Not really much to it, especially compared to this one, which I like. A lot of symmetry going on, but it's just nice, visually pleasing. All right, we'll leave it up on that one. Yeah, again, guys, I'm sorry about the wacky voting this week. It's just, I really don't know how to do the voting on this one. Like, what exactly is the April Fool's outfit? But we're past the 2-hour marker, so let's start wrap things up for today. I hope everybody who has watched, is watching, will watch. I hope you enjoy. I hope everybody has a fantastic and a wonderful night and a blessed weekend. And guys, don't forget, if you enjoy my Disney Dreamlight content or any of the other fun, fantastic things I do here on the channel, such as my Cyberpunk videos that I have been releasing recently, my Phasmo streams, my podcast, and eventually I'll get back to my TCU videos. You know the drill. It's all been buried in our heads at this point. Go ahead and do all that fun shenanigans. And I will see y'all next Wednesday with some more Disney Dreamlight Valley. Do expect a Cyberpunk. I'm going to try to do 2 videos, but you know what? Let's just shoot for 1 at the current moment. But I expect 1 Cyberpunk video either Monday or Tuesday, and I'll see y'all personally Wednesday with some more Disney Dreamlight Valley when it comes to our Reset Wednesdays. And we'll go from there, but like I said, that's a story for another day. So until then, my friends, y'all take care.